working on side control when they have frames, so go ahead and watch this connection here, so I really need to control this near side hip. I typically drop my hip into their hip and I pinch their hip with my elbow on the other side. Okay. The other thing I'm doing is I'm staying behind their elbow line, because if I lean into their elbow, it gives more push for them. So I stay right kind of just past that elbow line where they're trying to push into me, and basically, but I'm not getting pushed by their elbow. So to clear the far side frame, the hand by the head comes across, elbow to elbow, pinning their elbow to their ribs. Once I have that pin, it's hard for him to push into me now. I can lean into it a little bit more. Now the other hand is going to block the hip, and the way I clear the near side hip is once I have that frame on the hip here, I'm going to lift my hips and smash his wrist towards his shoulder. As soon as he moves his own arm out of the way, I'm going to sprawl back, ribs against the face, and kind of smash his face to the outside. One of the reasons I turn him this way is now the only direction he can roll is to his left, and if he does, I can post this hand to stop from getting rolled, right? So from here, once I got this, and I'm kind of in this north-south position, I'm going to scoop up the elbow, hand onto his belly. I'm going to transition to the other side of his head, and now I'm going to drive. And as I drive, I'm going to walk this hand across his body. Okay? And also, if he's trying to hide his hand back here, I'm going to shrug my shoulder to clear it in front. Grab the wrist, knee over the bicep, grab my wrist, figure 4 here, wedge my other leg on behind his back. It can be up, it can be down, whatever works, but I'm pinching him between my knees. Okay? He's defending by grabbing his belt or his leg or whatever here. I'm going to bring my chest to his elbow, pinch my arms. I'm going to pop the grip away from his wrist, or his grip. Boom, sit up to clear it, and then finish with control. For the arm bar here, go ahead and grab your, let's say I can't break this grip. All I'm going to do is I'm going to step up behind him, shift my hips towards my heel, and sit, keeping his wrist in his chest. I can adjust my butt and step over at this point. Okay. Now to break the grip, I again bring my chest to his elbow. I lock my elbows into my body, and I use my lower back to break any grips. Pinching my knees, the arm on my wrist comes across, and I'm going to let it slide up his arm as I slide back, keeping his thumb facing up.